Prelims results are out and we're thinking what to do next. There are three things that we can do based on where we are in our locus and focus, my dear friends. Before I get into that, let me introduce myself. Vinay Kumar here, international NLP and IAS coach. In this video, like I just mentioned, I'm going to be sharing with you, my dear friends, what should be your strategy for what you do for the exam, civil service exam, in the days to come, months to come, depending on where you are right now. I'll put it under three categories, and the first category is if you have cleared the prelims. Okay, if you have cleared the prelims, what you have to do is, my dear friends, join I don't want to use this word test series, join a place where there is an expert or a group of experts who can facilitate to you test papers every week and discuss it with you. What is very important is discussion, my dear friends. If the test that you write is not discussed in detail, the expert who is creating that question paper for you, if he cannot create solutions for it and discuss with you in a way that you're able to comprehend, then I don't think it's actually helping you, my dear friends. That's number one. Number two, what I have to say, just excuse me, my dear friends, just excuse me. Okay. The second thing is evaluation. Okay, the papers need to be evaluated on the same day or the next day, and feedback has to be given to you on your performance on the same day or the next day. See, there is 24 hours of time from the time you have from the time you have completed the test. There are 24 hours. Within that 24 hours, three things must have happened. One, discussion. Two, evaluation. Three, feedback. If it's not happening within 24 hours of you writing the test for 3 hours, and what you have to write is a 3 hours test. If you're writing the mains this time, no 1 hour, 1.5 hour and all that, my dear friends. And just one test for 1 week, preferably on a Sunday. Morning, write the test, listen to the discussion, go back and see what you had not known really well or what you had not learned really well. Just learn it, and probably in the Sunday, if you are spared of 3 hours towards the night, take a break, be fresh for Monday's preparation. Got that? Now, within 24 hours of time, the test questions has to be discussed with you, evaluation has to be done, and feedback has to be given. That is why I didn't prefer to use the word test series, because not everywhere where this nomenclature test series is used, all these things do happen in a sequence or within 24 hours. Okay, so that's why I just avoided that, my dear friends. But I hope you got that. What you need to do once you have cleared the prelims, that's number one. Okay, and if you have cleared the prelims, and if you're writing the mains, probably 2-3 months from now, the video has given you the knowledge that is needed for you, and you may please pause the video. You may just get off the video and go and start preparing, my dear friends. It was as simple as this. Prepare well. Okay, have a test, write a test every weekend. Most importantly, there needs to be a discussion after the test. There needs to be evaluation within 24 hours and feedback delivered to you on your performance. How you have answered, what you have written, how else it could have been written, what are the strengths in your answer writing, what are your weaknesses, how you can overcome it. All these things have to be part of the feedback. Now, till here, if you have understood, I think there's nothing much required. You may please go and resume with your preparation. And to my friends who also prepared really well for the prelims, but missed it by a small margin. This is for you. This strategy is for you. Number one, what I have come into terms with, most of you have actually failed in the prelims not because you were not studious enough or smart enough to clear the paper 1. You have actually done an extraordinary job there. Paper 2, which was only a qualifier, which was, see how look at the language there, which was only a qualifier, only. What we looked at as only a qualifier has become a decider, unfortunately, over a period of time, and it clearly means you need to devote at least an hour or 2 every day from now on till you gain some kind of mastery in aptitude, so that again paper 2 will never become an obstacle for your success. Got that? Now I'm trying to. So the very first learning for you, if you have had by now, must be not to neglect or ignore the aptitude paper. Start working on it from now on so that you have a sense of mastery close to the prelims, and you're going to do exceedingly well. Okay, that's for you. And adding to that, I want you to look into your strategy of preparation. Okay, especially in the run up to the prelims, and please look at the approach to the prelims, your personal competence and all of that. Okay, so how will you handle your emotions, how will you handle your mind and all of that, my dear friends, because most often they are the ones who decide how well you are able to do in your studies. Is that fine, my dear friend? See, at the end of the day, how well you do in studies matter, but it has a root to it, and the root is in how well you are handling this thing. Got that? Non-pointed. So you need to look into that. Where did you falter in the run-up to prelims? Did you have a breakup in a relationship? Did you have too many quarrels in the home? Did you have some friendship issues? All these things, you figure it out, my dear friends. When you look back, you will get to know most of the people fail actually for reasons so silly and stupid like that. It's very unfortunate, being an IAS aspirant, to be failing because of a breakup or a friendship problem or a family problem and all of that. Not good, but it happens in human world. Okay, so just look into that and see how, to whatever extent you can get immune from all of this for at least the next prelims. Is that fine, my dear friends? Perfect. And three, what you have to do, my friends who attempted prelims but just missed it by a small margin. Third thing is, you also have to write tests, but not once in a week. Don't get in the mad rush of writing tests. Okay, instead study well, study deeper, build better relationship with the knowledge that is there. Okay, and see, at least you write one test for every 15 days. And again, for you, within 48 hours there has to be discussion has to be in 24 hours from the time you write the test. Evaluation and feedback has to be within 48 hours of you writing the test. Otherwise the test is a nonsense, my dear friends. You don't have to write it. See, an expert who is creating the test for you will also have certain criteria. He will expect you to he'll expect you to have prepared to an extent, write some good answers and all of that. Probably he'll be testing your test of competence. If it's an expert, not a businessman again. If someone is an expert, all right, who really cares about your success in the tests and all that, he definitely will have a criteria. What kind of script should he evaluate? Got that, Troy? He can't be spending his time on giving a test of ignorance to people and reading bullshit written by people. He can't do that, my dear friends, for sure. Got that, Troy? He'll have certain criteria. So this person must have studied so much, must have worked so much with this topic or subtopic, and he must have become competent. And to check whether he has become competent, he must come and write the test. Ask for practice questions if you want. It will be given by the expert, but don't go and test your ignorance with an expert. Is that fine, my dear friends? Clear? So please take my advice seriously. Anyone, again, why I said an expert will have a problem with you if you are going and writing a test of ignorance. Yeah, but there are so many, so many in India, businesses which do conduct a series. They don't care whether you're competent or you're ignorant, and it's fine, my dear friends. I mean, I'm only just telling you, there's a choice for everyone. Got that? Now I'm trying to. Where you are, what you want, you decide. Is that clear, my dear friends? Perfect. Having said that, so many businesses are there, right? That pariksha, this, so many online. My God, there is flood of websites catering to test. Got that now? So perfect. I want you to write some practice tests, but like I told you, prepare really well, become competent, go write the test, have a discussion within 24 hours. The paper needs to be discussed with you 48 hours, within span of 48 hours from the time of completion of the test. Your paper must be evaluated, means paper, and feedback must be given to you. These are the three things for you. One, you've neglected aptitude and you have got a proper kick on your butt. It's time to rub your butt, go back and do something on the aptitude front. Perfect. Two, you need to look into your emotional stability and all that. Secure it, okay, for the time to come, so that your preparation can be hassle-free. Three is also to write the test and have a discussion, evaluation, and feedback from it. Okay, that's it, my dear friends. Yeah, and write the test of competence, not the test of ignorance. That's for people who have just missed the prelims, by a small margin. And then comes the third category, people who are starting now, they don't know what to do, and they're actually writing their first prelims the next year. What do you guys do? Okay, I know you're still at the point of figuring out what I have to do, how I have to do, what to do now, what to do next, and all of that. All these questions would be lingering in your head. So what I would like to tell you is, get a coach, okay, or a mentor. Ask him to guide you with what needs to be done first, what next. Organically build your knowledge, okay. Comprehend the syllabus that is there, all right, and do whatever best you can do to the mains in terms of comprehension of knowledge. What I'm saying is, in the syllabus, the topics that are there, but this is not something that you start with only after you have built a strong foundation by reading the NCERTs, understanding the stuff there, yeah, appreciating it, and after all of this, you actually start to do something with the syllabus and do something to the extent of 25-30%, and that's what is actually possible practically if you're doing it from now, and then switch to prelims, and then whatever I told you for mains must apply. Got that now? Right. Is that clear, my dear friend? So I hope this video helped all the three of you, my dear friends. Thank you very much. See you soon with more videos on guiding you for your exam. Thank you.